The red pill alpha males are taking over YouTube. I'm about to do something I rarely ever do. Sup, Pack? If you didn't know, this is actually my second channel. On my main channels where I talk about kind of like bigger topics. My second channel was originally supposed to be a little bit more personal, but you guys ended up really liking Ox Battles, so I just kind of went with it. But anyways, here we are today. Now, if you watch my main channel, you know I made 2 videos about Andrew Tate, 1 video about Sneeko, and even if you didn't watch them, then you know that these sort of alpha males or red pill YouTubers are absolutely exploding all over social media. And in my comment section, it's pretty funny because I try to keep my main channel videos very objective because whenever I'm looking into something, I just want people to give me the information. I don't necessarily like to hear somebody's bias because then it's hard for me to create an opinion. So I have comments that think that I'm praising these red pill guys and I'm giving them a platform. And then there's other people that are like, thank you for exposing the harm that they're doing. But truthfully, I don't really think I'm doing either. I really just talk about what's going on and then I let you decide. But as somebody with a young male audience, I know that this whole alpha takeover is probably kind of confusing or just overwhelming. Maybe you're second guessing yourself, or maybe your friends are like, bro, I'm on Tate's side. Like, yeah, I'm trying to fuck all these bitches. I'm trying to do this and that. I'm red pill now. Women need to bow to me. Meanwhile, they're fucking broke, or they're just in high school and they're on the fucking lacrosse team. Anyways, I can relate to you. I know how overwhelming and just confusing all of this is, especially when sort of the mainstream has been just dominated with like the liberal mindset and the liberal ideals and values. So I'm hoping that what I have to say can maybe make you feel a little bit better, a little bit more normal. The truth of it is, I'm on nobody's side. I'm not trying to cancel these people, but I'm definitely not necessarily praising what they're saying either. And I think most of you kind of fall in the middle. Now, the thing about being in the middle, some people call it being a centrist. I'm not necessarily saying that. But the thing about not necessarily overly agreeing or picking a side is it's not very sexy. Nobody gets views by being a logical and reasonable person. You get views by being extremely on one side, no matter what it is, and not even just politics. Like, why would somebody want to see something be broken down logically versus somebody that's just going to scream and be like, I'm right, you're wrong, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's way more exciting. So that's the reason why a lot of you never really see anybody that's like, let me think about this, address both sides of the issue, and kind of come to a reasonable conclusion. Cat's meowing. This is Murphy. Say what up. I'm personally a man of balance. If I hear an extreme opinion on one side, I want to hear the extreme opinion on the other side. And truthfully, since the sort of liberal mainstream has been dominating all of social media, now you want to go out. This fucking guy. It's actually kind of nice to see a little bit more of a conservative take on social media because I feel like haven't even been able to see anything. Like, it's genuinely hard to find a more right-wing or conservative take on anything. That's just the type of person I am, and I recommend that you do this as well. I like to watch somebody that I disagree with a lot or that I maybe don't particularly like, see how they approach a situation or handle a controversial topic, and then of course watching people and listening to people that I do agree with. But the problem is when you listen to people that you agree with too much, you start to kind of get jaded from, I guess, anybody ever challenging your opinion. Now, I like to use this example, and it seems like a little corny and maybe stupid, but maybe it'll have some value to you. I didn't have a great relationship with my grandfather before he passed away, but he told me 2 things that I feel like could be applied to this situation. Number 1, always listen to a fool because you never know what they'll have to say. Pretty self-explanatory, but the idea is maybe you perceive somebody as dumb or a fool, everything they say is garbage and you hate it, but just always keep one ear, just don't write it off totally because they might drop a little knowledge. They might drop a little gem that you're like, wait a minute, I agree with that. The other one is a little weirder, but you'll get it. You have dog A and dog B, and they're fighting over a bone. Dog A is a pit bull. Dog B is a Rottweiler. Who wins? Dog C. Because while dog A and dog B were fighting over a bone, dog C walked over, took that, and got out of there. B, dog C. The great thing about social media is you could watch 2 people that totally disagree with each other just fight and argue and say this take and that take, and you get to just kind of watch and just realize, okay, they were kind of wrong there. This person was kind of wrong there. they're right there, whatever. Or you can just be like, oh no, he was wrong in this argument, but I kind of agree with him. And you know what I'm saying? You can dissect both sides of the argument and really just form your own opinion from that. And I feel like I've done that pretty well throughout my whole life. Just learning from other people's mistakes and learning from other people's success. I think if you become more of an observant person, you can really take in a lot of information from other people's successes and failures and apply that to your life and hone in that knowledge, and it'll make you a better person. Unfortunately, it's not that sexy. It's not going to get you views, but it'll probably make you a lot more of a balanced and healthy individual. Like, I mean, I consider myself pretty alpha. But seriously, man, I just hired a third employee who is a really good friend of mine that I grew up with. So now 3 of my best friends growing up work for me, producing all the content that you guys love. They have salaries, they have paid time off or whatever. I just pay them the same every week. It didn't matter. They could not work. I don't care. They have retirement funds, or they're going to have retirement funds. Next year, we're looking into getting health care. Like, I take care of them. I also have a girlfriend that I've been in a relationship with for 3.5 years. Very successful, very happy. She's the one, bro. And she makes her own money and she works. But I mean, if I needed to take care of her, I could. But that's just me. I'm a man of balance, and I implore you to be balanced as well. Don't feel like you have to just subscribe to one agenda and hate something else, or just ride with whatever's popular. Don't just treat one person's word as gospel, and definitely watch people that you disagree with or dislike. Just take little bits of information from everybody and use that to make you a healthier and balanced individual. Also, the official Patrick CC Aux Battle trading cards are available now. Yeah. Ready? Boom. Yeah. Yes, sir. They're available in the link in the description. Definitely go cop one of those. They're extremely limited and they're not coming back. Let me know if you want to get some more personal CC videos. Stay balanced. Drink water. Take care.